We continue to track Nate, which is no longer a tropical storm. The storm continues to move over land to the northwest. Residents along the Gulf Coast of Alabama are surveying the damage. Now, Nate was still packing hurricane-force wind and heavy rain when it reached Mobile before dawn. Street flooding was causing problems with some cars nearly submerged and others slowly making their way through. Drone video shows damage in Mississippi as catamarans and other small vessels were washed inland this morning. Erosion can also be seen along the coast. Now check out this video. This is from Mobile and Dauphin Island in Alabama. You can see waves crashed over roads, posing a threat to drivers. Very hard to see through the storm as motorists try to make their way through all that rain. And we're learning that President Trump has signed an emergency declaration for Florida. FEMA announced today that emergency aid has been made available to the state of Florida for areas affected by Hurricane Nate. FEMA officials are authorized to provide at their discretion equipment and resources necessary to alleviate the impact of the emergency. Assistance will be provided at 75% federal funding. And if you've been outside or even just looked out the window locally today, you've probably seen or heard that heavy downpour. I know I saw it. A little bit rain on the windshield too. Storm expert Steve Fundaro. What are we looking at? What do we expect?
You know, it's kind of, I enjoyed a little bit of the thunderstorms we saw today. They were sub-severe, a nice good downpour, still plenty of them out there, but it kind of fed off of Nate and now the tropical depression Nate. So believe it or not, even though the storm is well inland and moving to the northeast very, very quickly, there is so much moisture here. It's clashing with a front, so there is plenty of moisture to go around. It's been raining all day, all the way up in New York City. Kind of all associated with this blend of the subtropical and tropical moisture from Nate, that cold front sweeping in, and it's been feeding off some energy down here for us. So it's been humid all day today, very summer-like, so we saw those thunderstorms fire up, but no longer a tropical storm, tropical depression. I'm getting all my names and things mixed up because it's been such a busy hurricane season. Nate's the 9th consecutive hurricane this season. It broke a record when it was cruising over the Gulf as the fastest moving hurricane in the Gulf. About 27 miles an hour is how quickly it was moving. So that's pretty impressive, and it still is moving very quickly, expected to be up into the portions of the Northeast by Monday. So it is moving very fast, but turning the attention from as we head from today into into tomorrow, the threat comes from the significant storm surge we saw at the coast to severe weather in portions of the southeast. Now, nothing severe for us here along the first coast, just some added thunderstorms remain in that forecast, Jeff, through Monday. They are short-lived and won't last too long. I know you're trying to get out on the ski later this week, so the weather is looking good to do that.